All right. Welcome to the week. Hope you had a great weekend. Great Labor Day. You know, great Saturday, great Sunday. Hope you watched the movie. Hope you barbecued. Hope you just hang out with family. Whatever the positives are, I hope you had all the positives you can handle because there's enough stuff going on out there um, where I'll take it. I'll take the positive, man. I'll take it. What you got for me? I'll take it. Um, okay. All right. I am just about ready to go. I just had a mishap earlier. just my my stand started going like this, so I couldn't get it under control. So I had to stop the live and restart again. All right. Things happen, man. Okay. All right. So, yeah, man. I'm just gonna start working on something I have, and if anyone join me, you can join in and kind of hang a little bit. I'm experimenting on this Dyson, and I want to make sure that what I have in mind works. Let me show you what I'm dealing with. Let's take this out of here first. Oh well, this is first. First off, I got this rip right here. All right, and it may or may not factor in too much, but it could also affect the battery contact, and I don't. Let's eliminate that. All right. Um, it looks like there's been a kind of a. You see that there? All that messed up right there. Fingernails are horrible. I gotta fix them. You know what's funny? When I was in my 20s, I think your motivation was different. When I was in my 20s, right, I was in front of an audience, and you're right. I should take care of my nails. Well, no one said it. I said it. But maybe someone did out there. But I was, man. Look, I was. It's so important the people that you have in your life, man, because they do mold you, especially when you're young. They do mold you. So my distributor, he was always sharp, man. He drive a Mercedes, the whole deal. At that time, 1990, that was a big deal. And tailor-made suits and the whole deal. He was sharp. He was always nails was always done. So then I caught myself following that kind of rhythm. Honestly, I think I almost had the same kind of wordings, certain words I said and analogies. So he had a big impact on the way I saw myself and saw how to get out of problems and saw how to look at situations, because there was no pity party allowed. We just the company, the culture was, there was no pity party allowed, man. Figure out what you got to do and fix it. So here I am now, right? But I just think about my son, and even the richest people. I was listening to some billionaire talking to a group, and even the richest guys in the world have the same problem because we're all people. And he was like, man, look, the biggest thing I would do is, when it comes to your children, there's not much you can do, not much you can control, but there are some times you got to really make a stand and just say, nope, I don't want you hanging out with these guys. No, it's not happening. How's this? I may not be able to control all the outsides, but I'm not okaying you going over there, and I don't want them coming over here. And I listened to this guy, and I'm like, yeah, I feel that. I feel that, man. I feel that. He said, he was like, they're one friend away from a disaster. And you got to keep an eye on it. And you don't know who that friend is, especially today when they're playing games. They can get on with anybody. And sometimes you hear the guys, they're they're cussing and all that other stuff, they're talking all kind of crap. But sometimes the headphones are so I can hear it, I can hear the conversation. And I'm like, these guys are influencing each other, and they're at home. So they don't need to go out. They don't need to go out and hang at the corner with some guys that's gonna tell them the wrong thing. You know, it's right there, man. They're right there. They're being influenced right there. Anyway, that was just my little bit of my life there. So if you ever hear me like, I have a very kind of a, I guess, solid position mentally about the way I see people who complain about circumstances. You know, once you try doing something about it, you could complain, say, damn it, I hate this shit, but then do something about it, you know? Don't live there. So here we go, guys. Let's do this. I'm gonna try to replace this guy here with one I bought off of eBay. Hey, what's up, peeps? All right. What's up? What's up? What's up, Mike? Mike Gaiman. Mike Gaiman, Mike with a name like that, Mike Gaiman's gotta know what I'm talking about, man. You gotta know what I'm talking about. In the earpiece, and you guys are just connecting. And that's your social network, man. That's your clique. That's your crew. It just so happens that they're online and they're all playing this one game together. I totally get it, you know? I get why a lot of kids don't go outside anymore, you know? Because all of their friends aren't even outside. You know, they're all connected on these games. So being that's the case, people can put some miles crazy stuff in your kids' heads, and they all of it you're like, where the hell you got that from? You've always been here. No, he's getting it from these people all over. Anyway, let's do this. All right. So if you have one of these machines here, it's a risk, man, buying anything off of eBay. A total risk. Just know that. I know that. You know that. It's a risk. But let's see if it pans out, okay? Let's see if it pans out. So I'm gonna swap all this out because this is like one piece. If you notice, it's one piece. Well, there's two pieces. You have the motor that slides in and out. The motor can still come out, right? No, my bad. Three. There's more than two pieces here, but you get what I'm saying. You got in here is a whole piece that this whole stem comes out. This motor comes out, right? So yeah, they're afforded, but you know what I mean. This setup here, the part that I'm trying to fix, all right? I needed to get this whole body to fix this little piece here that's broken, okay? And I didn't want to take any chances with what's happening here. Looked like somebody was really digging away at this thing. So let's take it off. Let's see what we got. I'll be able to get over to the chat in a second, guys, but right now my brain is going to be kind of focused here. But I'll glance over. I'll say what's up. What's up? How you say that? Jaatyt. I wonder if do you pronounce the J or do you say it like ya? Like yacht, yaat? Is it like yaat? Yacht. I think I did I look at the analytics, call it, and a lot of people that watch my show, they're from United States, but I've noticed that there's a lot of guys from other countries that come on the live. Okay, so guys, this is what I'm getting right now. Did I bring that box inside? You know when you go to the car for something? Oh, I did. And then you pick up something else and you totally forgot the thing you went for. All right. I had ordered some more of these, and I wanted to make sure I have them. I was telling guys that when you get torque screws, you want at least long ones. I mean, you can get longer ones, but definitely better than the little shorty guys, okay? If you're gonna be working on these kind of machines here. I'm getting dirt all over myself. All right, so what I'm gonna do right now, I'm just gonna take apart these screws to kind of pull this up a little bit, okay? And we'll go from there, okay? Let's see what we got cooking. No, actually, I don't even have to do that. Sorry, I don't have to mess with this. I just gotta take these guys out, okay? My bad, all right? Let me see what I need. I think I need is it a Phillips? Do I need? Let's see. Looks like a Phillips screwdriver in there. Let me see if this fits. Let's see. If you're going underneath, you're gonna need a torque screw. If you go into these guys around here, if you have to take these screws out, you have a screw here, and screws here. Okay, and that's if maybe you have a clog, you want to, clean up there. But to get to the motor, it's just the screws in the back, and these two screws right here. Okay, and also good to remove your battery before doing this. Yo, what's up from Russia? What? What's up from Russia, man? Damn, bro. I don't know if I've ever spoken to someone from. I have Russian. Well, my in-laws' neighbors from Russia. Yo, enough respect to them cats from Russia, bro. They got a work ethic unlike anything I've seen in a long time. You know who that my neighbor, who he reminds me of. I had a supervisor when I was 16 years old, working at a supermarket, like after school type job. And this guy is an Indian guy from Guyana. Sais is his name, Sais. And this cat was a workhorse type of cat, man. And I'm like, dude, at 16, I don't want to work like that. I was being, I really didn't want to. It's like, damn, dude, you're giving me something else to do, man. Oh my God. It's like, that's all Sais knew was work. It's like, my God, dude. But when I watch this guy and the way he have his children, shit, this homeboy he is razor focused, bro. They all have their own business. I was impressed by this guy. I still am. He helped me with my car a couple of times. Guys, he does home modeling. He buys and sells cars. The kids does yard. They have a yard business. I mean, I'm like, man, dudes, you guys, enough respect, bro. Okay. All right, so I took everything out. You see what I did? I just separated the top part here. It's a little dirty, so I was looking for a little brush I can clean this out with. I don't seem to have one here. Oh, yes, I do. Let me just kind of clean this out a little bit. All right, so this is my little experiment. I want to see if this actually do the trick, okay, what I'm looking to do. All right, let's see if this will do the trick. Like I said, I'm very reluctant when it comes to buying stuff online, thinking that it's gonna solve my problem, but I wanted to give it a shot. Okay. All right. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Guys, don't forget to do a thumbs up on the video if you like it. I'm not gonna actually give a thumbs up if you don't like it. Yeah. If you don't like it, you know what I mean? But if you like it, I know I've watched many videos that I like, and I just did not give these guys. And you don't think about how important the likes are to the channels when they're trying to grow, and you don't really think about it. You just sit there and watch a show, and then you're like, oh, that's cool, and you move on to the next one. So I gotta fight that sometime. I'm like, damn, man, these guys put all this video together. I know what it's like. Let me put a like on this video, man. I totally know what it's like, especially when you see like a lot of people watch the video and it's like, damn, dude, you guys all watch this video and then give this guy like, what the hell? So I start changing I start switching it. I say, you know what? Let me hit a like on this guy's video, man. Damn, shit. So I appreciate those guys who hit likes on the video. You know what I think it's like? I think it's like a okay, like a video game. Let's use video game. I think it's like a video game when you collect your points. Let's say like, okay, okay, the game I know is God of War, so let's do that. And you're trying to collect all these, you're trying to open all these chests so you can eventually get to upgrade your weapons, right? Because you want to have the best weapons so you can, And so likes and shares and all that stuff is like giving you little mini points, right? And those points now will now tell the algorithm to push this video, because the more people watch the video, then that creator can make a little pocket change for the videos. You know what I mean? So every time those guys say, hit a like, it's not just because we want you to hit a like if you don't like it. It's just that the likes do push the video. The video now gets more views. Those views gets more commercials. Those commercials pay the guys who are making them. That's how it is. All right. I know guys don't like to say it because they're like, oh, this helps us out a lot. Look, it helps us earn a living to do what we're doing. That's what it does. Okay. That's the truth. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, so I'm gonna put this in here. All right, let's see if it works. All right, I'm gonna get my battery. You see how that looks? Those contacts, they're rusted. Probably get a new filter, but if you didn't get a new filter yet, just use something to sand that rust off, okay? It may have happened because people wash these, they wash these filters. You notice that if the filter's not on, the machine is not gonna run properly, right? And you wouldn't want it to be because you got rusty contacts. I don't quite know yet how this works, because I look for contacts. I look for contacts in the thing and I don't see any. Just gonna I'm not gonna do it too much. I don't want to melt the thing away and affect the thing. I just want to get the rust off the contacts right now. And I'm trying not to do it too hard, you know? Okay, let's see if this works. You see that? Okay. Ready? Sweet! I have a lady coming in. Give me a second, guys. Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm great. You know.
Another time. So guys, look, guys, thanks for watching. I'm gonna have to go. I have this beautiful lady here that I have to go and talk to, even though you guys are good. She's better. All right, guys, I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Hopefully you learned how to change the motor on one of these and you got something out of it. Okay, see you later. Bye. Okay, there it is.